Most men wait for motivation. They wait for the spark, the energy, the feeling. But builders don't wait. Builders create momentum. Because once momentum starts moving, everything gets easier. Decisions become lighter. Work becomes smoother. Life begins to align. Momentum is the great multiplier. It takes small strength and turns it into big movement. It takes quiet effort and turns it into visible progress. And it doesn't come from hype. It comes from building what I call the quiet engine.
Most guys wait way too long for motivation to show up. They think momentum is something they feel, but it's really something that they build. Momentum doesn't start loud, it starts quietly, in the small hours with the simplest steps. That's what keeps a man moving when excitement fades.
Momentum doesn't die because men are lazy. Momentum dies because life becomes too heavy, too busy, too overloaded to move freely. Pressure from the outside, turbulence on the inside, responsibilities, expectations, emergencies, all stacking, all pulling, all demanding. It's not noise, it's mental overload that never seems to stop. And here's the truth. Momentum cannot grow in chaos. Speed doesn't come from pressure. Breakthrough doesn't come from overwhelm. Momentum requires silence, space, margin. It requires a quiet engine, a protected place in your life where your mind can run clean.
This is the part nobody talks about. Most people think they're failing because they're not disciplined, but that's not it at all. It's the mental overload, the constant interruptions, the pressure to respond, the internal chatter, the endless demands pulling them in every direction. You can't build momentum in that kind of a storm. You need calm. You need space. You need a mind that isn't overloaded before the engine can even start.
When we moved to St. George, something happened I didn't expect. One morning, early, before the sun was up, I walked into the living room, and the house was absolutely still. No noise, no pressure, no clutter, no chaos. Just quiet. And in that silence, something lit up. Ideas flowed. Plans aligned. My mind was clear in a way I hadn't felt in years. That morning taught me something. Silence is not empty. Silence is fuel. The quiet engine isn't built with noise and pressure. It's built in the quiet, in the margin, in the moments when the world finally stops shouting.
I've felt that too. It's crazy how the smallest quiet moment can do more for your mind than a whole week of grinding. When the noise drops, your brain reconnects. Your priorities make sense. Your creativity just wakes up. Quiet isn't just peaceful, it's powerful. It's where momentum actually begins.
Here's the revelation. Momentum isn't built through big wins. It's built through small, steady steps that stack day after day, quietly. One clear task, one repeated behavior, one steady rhythm. Small wins build confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Momentum builds identity. And identity is what keeps a man moving long after motivation disappears. The quiet engine is simple, repeatable, calm, low stress, high compounding. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less, so the right things finally have room to grow. Your life becomes unstoppable when you eliminate the noise, choose one rhythm, and let momentum compound without chaos draining your strength. The quiet engine is how real builders grow. Not fast, but steady. And steady wins every time.
This is the secret. If a man can repeat it, he can build with it. You don't need intensity. You don't need hype. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one rhythm that stays steady long enough for momentum to take over. That's when guys start winning in ways they didn't think were possible.
So here's the invitation. And it's important. Do not add a new rhythm until you feel enough clarity that it won't add chaos to your life. Men don't need more pressure. They don't need another task on their plate. They need space and margin and the quiet that lets their identity breathe again. But when that clarity comes, when the noise finally drops, choose one rhythm, one walk, one journal entry, one prayer, one moment of silence, one simple step repeated daily. Not to overwhelm you, but to build your quiet engine. Momentum doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less until clarity rises, and then doing the right thing every day. Always faithful.